Stop making boring static charts. Today, we are not just animating data, we are uncovering political power shifts and the hidden social cost of crisis in Cameroon. From 1950 to a projected 2025, we are going to achieve two main things: building a dynamic animated visualization that tells a powerful story, and learning the regional population shifts in my country of origin, Cameroon, 237, just ahead of the critical 2025 presidential elections. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, smash that subscribe button and like the video if it fancies you. Now, on to the important parts. We are looking at a battle between the incumbent 92-year-old Paul Biya, who's been in power for 43 years and seeking another 7-year term. He is faced with 12 other candidates, including his recently resigned minister Issa Chiroma, who is gaining massive popularity, especially in his area of origin, the Grand North. We are going to model this to include the severe impact of the internally displaced persons, also known as the Anglophone Crisis from the 2017-2016 onwards. We are doing this all in Python. So, if you want your data to move and tell a vital story, pay attention. There is so much to learn today. To build this race, we first had to become data detectives. Our mission, which we chose to accept, was to find reliable numbers for all 10 regions of Cameroon, all the way back from 1950 to today. Now, the first big challenge was that Cameroon's last full national census was back in 2005. That means all our modern regional numbers are actually sophisticated estimates and projections based on that crucial data point. Now, the total estimated population is approximately 29.9 million. The central region, home of the political capital Yaoundé, and the vast northern regions, the far north, for instance, are the heavyweights, each estimated to have about 4 million people. The Littoral region, which is coastal, with the economic powerhouse of Douala, is the third most populous. This concentration of voters, especially in the political and economic hubs, is critical for any national election strategy. But that's not all. We hit a snag. We have solid yearly data for the whole country from 1950 to 2025 for macro trends. But the detailed regional breakdown only exists for a short recent period. How do we animate the entire 75-year history and model the recent crisis? Now the problem. We used a clever estimation model, the proportional distribution method. We took the earliest reliable regional breakdown we had, which was in 2016, prior to the IDP's displacement, and applied those historical percentages backwards to the national population totals. Now, for the final projection, we used the latest 2024 proportions. This gave us a consistent time series, perfect for long, compelling visualizations that anchors our historical view. We ran this a few times and took the mean so that we eliminated bias as much as possible. For the final projection, now for the magic, we use a Python library called bar chart race. Let's look at the core building blocks and best practices. First, the time dimension. The library needs the years to be the data frame index. Think about pandas, and we convert them to proper time series objects. This is very crucial for smooth animation. Next is this function called period summary funct, which is a must-have. It dynamically calculates and displays the total population of all regions for the current year. This provides constant context, and we use a very nifty Python trick to cleanly format these millions with commas. Now, finally, for a more stable look, we switch to a vertical race using orientation equal to V. The pro tip here is setting your fixed max to be equal to true. This will be able to keep the x-axis from wobbling. So this simple script then proves that once your data is cleaned up, just a few lines of Python, you can produce a stunning visualization, as you can see. Alright, the race is on. Watch as Cameroon goes from just over 5 million people to a projected 30 million by 2025. Pay attention to the political implications of these population movements. In the early decades, the historical powerhouse of the far north and the north regions are the leaders. This reflects the early demographic strength of the regions where the candidate of choice, or where the candidate Issa Chiroma is now gaining traction. Watch now. We start to see the hinge impact of urbanization in the center region. The home of Yaoundé explodes. The growth of the capital city begins to challenge the northern dominance, consolidating power near the seat of the incumbent. Now, look closely at the late 2010s. The Anglophone Crisis and the IDP displacement accelerates the population shift. Population growth in the northwest and southwest regions is stunted, while regions like Littoral, Center, and even the west have an influx of IDPs. The power of the vote shifts dynamically away from the crisis zones. And there you have it, 75 years of demographic history exposing a crucial political reality. The story is clear. Massive national growth compounded by a recent crisis is concentrating the population and also the vote in the hands of the center, far north, and littoral regions. This visualization doesn't just show numbers. It illustrates the geography of political power ahead of the 2025 elections. If you want the code and the data to explore this yourself, the links are in the description below. I even have a web app with a dashboard that displays all of this in real time and tracks every single vote. So, let us know in the comments which country or political story we should animate next, or which race between time we should look into. But here's a hint. We'll be running very detailed programming languages wars video next. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more data-driven stories. See you in the next video. And you know who this is? Vitus DK. You already know.